Listen, don't worry. I find that most people enjoy playing alone. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Okay, let's see what happens.
Get ready, time for question. 1.
To get started, Eat, Pray, Die. Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert? Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman, and almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes, so he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it. She'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd kill her.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
May I introduce If I Only Had a Brain Trust. Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issues, misrepresent the Wicked Witch's position on the issues, prove the... Hey, remember when the Scarecrow says the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side? Yeah, he was actually wrong. So you guys have that in common. Remember when the Scarecrow says the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side? Yeah, he was actually wrong. So you guys have that in common. Want to see the right answer? A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down. Here's how I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you. I yield the rest of my time.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Next up, getting naughty. And this dis or dat leg's being tied up. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the left arrow. If it's a sex position, press the right arrow. Okay, we're off. The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. The Chairman. The Four in Hand. It appears your score likes to be on bottom. My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a mirror. Here we have Shop Till Everyone Drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular Grimm fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or Lens Crafters? Get out of here! Seriously, get out of here. Smart people choose this. In the Grimm fairy tale, The Elves and the Cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night. And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday. Next. Okia Dokia. If you're driving between company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are... Where's that confounded right answer? Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive! Round 1 is complete. And your score is pretty much just fairly okay. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. Okay, here it comes. This one's known as... Muscle milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ, after Brick and Brian, but before Champ, before Brian and Champ, but after Brick, or... In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. And they would probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually took place, you wouldn't be that interested in seeing it anymore.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Here's one for you. Guess who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Trustitarians, or Nornuns? And you've been excommunicated.
Watch how easy this is. The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
So, which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly like the ones that treats about reincarnation. Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
Follow me down to the sea.
Open wide for Orcas 11. Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions? Want to see the answer? There are 3 SeaWorlds, one in San Diego, one in San Antonio, and one in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions. Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash. Take a stab at Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Nice job, Einstein. Were you thinking of this one? His name is Peanut. I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kind of creep me out.
That you talk through me.
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Whoa, now you're creeping me out, Nan.
I call this one the midnight run to the bathroom.
Okay, we are on.
Cookie, we found your pants.
Well, hello. It's about time. No, what should I do with this barrel?
Does anyone know how to fix the copier? Also, I'm covered in blood.
Hey, checking microphone, test one.
Silence all chewing on set. We are picking up some slight chewing. It sounds like a bubble gum or a gummy candy of some sort. Silence all chewing, please. Did anybody else see what happened in the copy machine room? Because there's blood everywhere.
Okay, and can we get a silent trumpet fanfare for the King of Space? There are no sounds in space.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and I hate to toot my own horn, but... Oops, sorry, that wasn't mine. There we go, that one's mine. Can't be bothered? Okay, here. You've got that yeasty look to you. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by...
Kale Mart. If you find a single thing in our store that is not associated with kale, it's free. Kale Mart. We don't even know what kale is, and we don't care.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. Okay, let's light this sucker.
Get ready, time for question one.
Okay, to get things started, mail enhancement. Just taking a moment to open my mail. Something I like to do every couple of years. Probably should have paid that. An old Christmas card. Well, let's see what it says inside. Well, it's been a big year for the whole family. Junior learned to drive, Mom changed jobs, and Dad started a drug empire cooking and selling high-quality methamphetamine. What TV family is this Christmas card from? The Greens, the Browns, the Blacks, or the Whites? This would have worked. Why, yes, this card is from Walter and Skylar White and their son Walt Jr. from the show Breaking Bad. And I'd read you the rest of the letter, but it's full of spoilers. Why not try positive feedback? What might you hear from a kingfisher that's fishing for compliments? So, did anybody notice I just got my scales waxed? So, did you guys see I'm wearing my fur differently? So, how does everyone like my new gill tattoo? What a pity. It was begging to be picked. A kingfisher is a type of bird. You know, those things.
Startup game has been activated. We are on.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Do you think you can cover just the last half of my shift for me?
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and whenever I see an attractive woman, I make this sound. Well, even if you don't care, I do. I do. I can't call you front end yet. You haven't earned it. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Slightly used balloons. The more these balloons deflate, the more your wallet inflates.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. So let's get to it.
Get ready, time for question.
Okay, to get things started, Mexican-do attitude. What dish could Porky Pig order at a Mexican restaurant without committing cannibalism? Al pastor, chorizo, ceviche, or lomo adobada? Chorizo, no. One right answer coming up. Ceviche is fish. Great idea. Give spicy Mexican food to someone who doesn't wear pants.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Coming up next, Mart TV, and it's a this or that. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a sales department on Walmart.com, an MTV show, or both. If it's a Walmart department, press the left arrow. If it's on MTV, press the right arrow. If it's both, press the down arrow. We good? Here we go. Bags. Cribs. Mugs. Skins. Juniors. Juvies. Tools. Ooh, you just came up Jersey short. Walmart doesn't have a jackass department, though, officially.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one I like to call, just want to check in. Hey, how do you feel? With the pharynx, with the thoracic cavity, with the pulmonary veins, or with the thalamus? Nuh-uh. Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Located just above the brainstem, the thalamus acts as the relay station sending information like pain to the brain. That's fine, don't ask me how I'm feeling. I asked you how you feel, but whatever. Sure, it's also with my thalamus, but it's just common decency to reciprocate. Coming up, for whom the dinner bell tolls. Ooh, it's almost time for my dinner. Better have this fortune cookie first, as prescribed by my doctor.
Cookie, fortune, twist. Cookie, fortune, cookie, Masterson.
Not bad. Let's see what my fortune says. Laughter is the best medicine. If that's true, which character from the nursery rhyme Hey Diddle Diddle is the healthiest? The cat, the little dog, the cow, or the spoon? It's so obvious. In the Mother Goose nursery rhyme, hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the little dog is the one that laughs at all the crazy stuff going on. This was pre-YouTube, you understand, so if somebody told you a dog laughed, you just had to take them at their word. Up next, I've had intimate thoughts about Adam. Which of these people is bi-curious? Someone interested in sexually experimenting with barium? Someone looking to explore with bromine? Someone flirting with beryllium? Or someone fantasizing about bismuth? The chemical symbol for bismuth is Bi. But as a society, we shouldn't put labels on things like this, except chemicals. You should label chemicals so you don't blow yourself up. Unless that's what you're into. Look, I don't know, man. That brings a close to round one. And lucky for you, there's room for improvement. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round two. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Let's move on, shall we? Here's one for you. Spit up or shut up. If Lady Gaga changed her name to the most common first word spoken by babies, what would she be called? Lady No, Lady Dada, Lady Cat, or Lady Mama?
Swing in the miss.
No, I'll get this. According to a poll performed by YouGov, Dada or Daddy was by far the most popular first word spoken by babies, beating out Mama or Mommy by a considerable margin. Lady Dada is a good name, right? Please just say yes, because that's the name of the screenplay I wrote for Adam Sandler. May I introduce Childhood Murmuries. It looks like we have a sort of treat today. My good acquaintance, old man, somehow found his way into the studio again. How's it going, old man?
That's terrible, Mr. Shapiro.
Yeah, it's Mr. Masterson, actually.
Since when?
Since birth.
I know, Earth. Anywho, I need your help remembering something.
So what is it you're trying to remember, old man?
Well, it's something I used to do when I was just a lad.
I'm not sure the history books go back that far, but I'll see if I can help. Why don't you describe it to me?
Sure thing. It's a game. British kids like to play it, I think. You get 3 strikes per turn, and seeds are dropped somehow. What is the game?
Would it be Conquers, Queenie, Marbles, or 5 Stones?
Marbles? I think you lost yours.
Watch how easy this is. You thinking of Conquers, old man?
Hey, Conquers, yeah! It's an old British kids game I used to play. Each player has one of these seeds called the Conquer, and they take turns at whacking at them. 3 whacks per turn. Why is that fun?
It's hard to imagine you as a little kid, old man.
Well, I was pretty much the same as the liver spots and started growing almost till early 20s.
And when did you start smelling like liver? This was called All Rise for the Honorable Dinwiddie Footnutter. Trees brought a class action lawsuit against Lumberjacks, which Dr. Seuss's character was mostly hired as their legal counsel. The Cat in the Hat, the Grinch, Pop, or Lorax. see the answer? The Lorax speaks for the trees, and in a lawsuit, the legal counsel speaks for its client, in this case, the trees. It makes sense the Lorax would be a lawyer. He always sues. Try this exercise. There's a question in my pants, and you're all delighted. Okay, as usual, if you get this correct, there's a little extra in it for you. Speaking of extra, take these underwear styles in order from least butt-cheek revealing to most butt-cheek revealing. Thong, bikini, tanga. Bikini, tanga, thong, bikini, thong, bikini, tanga. Bikini style underwear cover the butt cheeks more than tanga style, and tanga style cover more than thong, which leave your butt cheeks pretty much out there. That earned you an extra grand. But really, any style that doesn't expose my vestigial tail works fine for me. Take a stab at Feeling Fines. I love that actor from Schindler's List in The English Patient. You know, the one who plays Voldemort, but I'm never certain if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. What's the proper way to say that Mr. Fines has to throw up? Ralph has to Ralph, Reef has to Ralph, Rolf has to Ralph, or Rafe has to Ralph? Yep. Rafe Fiennes' first name is spelled like Ralph, but pronounced Rafe. And his brother Joseph Fiennes is pronounced Joseph, but it's spelled Lessfamous. It's a weird British thing. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press the space bar. $2,000 if you're right. But you lose $2,000 if you're wrong. Okay, if that's how you want it, here's the clue. I love you like a legal guardian. I hope you know who adopted or just took care of whom.